What's up, everybody? I'm Alex.
I'm Ingrid.
And we are Encrypted Couple, your sexy crypto couple. And today we want to talk to you about whether or not Bitcoin is as decentralized as it should be. And so before we get into that, I think we should talk a little bit about how Bitcoin works. Basically, when you send a Bitcoin transaction into the network, what happens is you end up in a big list of pending transactions called the mempool. And so basically what happens then is the miners decide which transactions they want to confirm first and basically prioritize based on how big of a fee you're paying.
Shocking.
And the thing about the fees is that they're really not supposed to be nearly as high as they are supposed to be, or as they are right now. And it's pretty ridiculous because, I mean, a 0.001 fee used to be, pretty standard, and that was honestly pissing people off. And now there's a 0.002 fee for some exchanges to withdraw.
We had a situation where he was trying to get some coin over to me, and it was like 250% more than what we were trying to send is what the fee was.
It's ridiculous.
It's kind of what I thought we were trying to avoid here.
Yeah, and so it's really unfortunate, and the big bummer is that there's people that are really making a ton of money off of these fees. And it's really unfortunate because in order for Bitcoin to truly go mainstream and become fully adopted, the fees really have to go. There's really just no way for these fees to be it's just really pulling Bitcoin back, and it's not really going to hit that full potential that it can, because people aren't even going to want to send it. I mean, if you look and see which coins are being used the most, Bitcoin is not being used the most. Actually, BitShares is even being used more. And BitShares is really, really fast. And guess what? They have a tiny, tiny fee, if any fee to send. So, yeah. And we're going to talk about that in the future, about which coins are the quickest and the cheapest to send around. Because it sure as shit is not Bitcoin. I mean, they've had literally hundreds of thousands of pending conversations. We've had conversations.
We've had lots of conversations.
Pending, transactions. That's ridiculous. 250,000 pending transactions. That's insane.
How are we supposed to adopt this currency as a new standard currency worldwide if we can't even handle the load that's being in the pool now? I mean, when we think of decentralization and what this cryptocurrency stands for and what we believe it was created for, I don't think a bunch of fees and a small group of people profiting and specifically keeping speed slow so that they can profit and choose who they want to confirm first. To me, that doesn't really resonate with the what we're trying to avoid. I mean, Federal Reserve System, it's just kind of like a loan at a bank. You're waiting for your approval so you can go do what you need to do. It's the same concept.
The Bitcoin fees are literally becoming like international fiat bank-to-bank transfer fees. I mean, you're talking like a $50 fee. So honestly, it's kind of funny. I mean, this was supposed to be more efficient, more quick, more cheap, but it's becoming none of those. And people still love it because it's got that big price tag on it. But the whole thing is what happens when the average Joe realizes how much they're getting fucked out of their money. I mean, we're talking millions and billions of dollars in fees being paid, really. I mean, it's really crazy, honestly.
Think about $5, $25, add that up times 1 million transactions. Talking big money here, people. So it's something I think we all need to be aware of and cognizant of, and choose coins that serve us and serve the people. We're still going to continue to use Bitcoin for now, but just something to think about.
Yeah, and so try not to send any Bitcoin right around now. It's been backed up just forever. And honestly, it's really funny. Ethereum's been getting really backed up from this CryptoKitties thing, and we're going to talk about that in the future too. But yeah, it's really funny because 2018 will be the year where we will see some cryptos rise to the top when people realize how efficient they are. A million transactions a day on the Steam blockchain, and what percentage of their blockchain are they using? Less than 1%. So they could literally do hundreds of millions of transactions a day on Steam, and then they would be hitting this slow point where Bitcoin's at. So yeah, it's really it's kind of funny, honestly, and we're going to talk about it more in the future. And so feel free to leave your comments below. How do you feel about this? Do you have Bitcoin locked up? Did you pay a big fee or a small fee, or what happened? So let us know what you think, and make sure to subscribe here on YouTube and follow us on Steemit, and we will see you in the next video.